hello, 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 hello. Welcome to FlossTube number 12. Slightly later than build, or slightly later than it should be. But you know, it's all good. It's all good. So, first of all, well, what can we say? We've had a bit of, for those not for those of you who appreciate the music of rock, but for even those who are not that keen, we have obviously sadly seen the passing of Mr. Ozzy Osbourne, which is sad, quite sad, considering that recently his last concert was just a few weeks ago. Very sad indeed. However, on a lighter note, segment 1. Now, I have been somewhat busy with my one stitch at a time and my ice cream ladies and now where's that other one? There they are. I do appear to have lost it. Oh no, hold on. No, that's not in there. Oh yes, it is. Found it. Right, hold on. If I can get it out, of course. Right, this is the next one, and this is, if I can grab the picture, because the picture would be underneath here someplace. Here we go. Hang on. Let's just see if I can grab it. Ugh. Shift. Right, okay, so you don't want to see the pattern, not the pattern, the pattern. You can see that right now. So I'm trying to do this rabbit. There's the picture there. Right, now it's from the Cross Stitcher magazine. I don't know what year it was. Would be this last year, perhaps. Do we get any real indication of when that may have been? No, it doesn't appear to be. No, nothing there tells us. No. Okay, so the Cross Stitcher magazine, and you can find that at www.crossstitchermag.com. They've got some details about it on there. So there's the pattern, the picture rather, and this so far is part of the head. So it may look as if I've not got enough room, but I've got enough room. It's all good. I've got enough room. It's all good. So that's that one. Now, I can't show you the pattern because I haven't got a picture, as always, but this is the ice cream lady. This is part of her, they've done the strawberry. I'm now moving down into quite possibly what would be the ice cream perhaps. So that's all good. So that can go back in there. So I'm doing not too bad with that one. And then the one that you've all been waiting for. One stitch at a time. This is the stitch along with the Across the Pond stitching chat that I'm doing. So there's that. So thus far I have completed the first 2 birds onto the third one. There you go. Right there. So I've done that, and then I have to move on to, what else have I got? I've got another bird, some writing. Writing? No. Is that writing? Oh, excuse me. Oh, by Jove. Right. Is that writing? I have no idea what that says. Is it text? I don't know. I don't know what that says. What is it supposed to say? I've got no idea. It may or may not be text. So that's that. So that's those few things. Now, the next thing that I have done, which I have put away, obviously, I've put them away. So, you know, all the efforts of tidying up. I do have some thread, but I've got some thread coming. So I will be remembering to take a picture of said thread, and I'll try and see if I can remember to take a picture of the hoops that I got. Because I did get some hoops recently. So I should take a picture of those. And I've also got a pattern that I must print from Colourfully Sarah. And she's got a website, and she's also on Instagram. And she does some really pretty patterns. Lots of pastel colours and things. So that would have been segment 2. Sorry, I do beg your pardon. I may have waffled on slightly past it. Right, okay, so next it would be segment 3 now. There has been some floss tubers as I've been watching. One has been the Country Stitchers. I've been watching them recently, but they've just recently made a new video, so that's always good. I shall list some more in the comment in the description. Now, the next one, this is the one that you've all been waiting for. These are some new books. Well, they're not new, but they're new for me. Right, now this one apparently has been signed by the author, and we all know who Jane Greenough is. Apparently, it's been signed. So if that's genuine, which it looks like it might be, I have a signed book. So that's all good, isn't it? So this one was released in 2005, then 6, then and in 7. So 2005, 6 and 7 this one was released. So this is gives you some pattern old pictures of old patterns. Samplers, I should say. And then there's some on the other side. Now, what does this one say? These people were Victorian, apparently. Look at that. This one down here was stitched in silk. There you go. That one there. Stitched in silk, by Jove. My goodness. Right, and so that goes on to tell you all about that, right? And then we move into the patterns, which we can all do. And I think this is, yeah, that's right. So that's one of them. Yeah, that one. So that's quite nice. You can even pick out some of the ones there. Now let's move slightly further on and see what else we've got. Well, this is a map. It's a map of England. Maybe. Well, it's part of a map of England. It's not all of England, but it's part of a map of England. We've got Scotland, where I don't think is this properly placed? It could be, actually. So Leicestershire, Sussex, Devon, Birmingham? No. Nottingham. I think this is definitely just part of England. But we do have included Scotland, which is right there. Is it? No, wrong one, this one. Scotland. We've got Scotland, and then of course then you've got where else we got? Then it comes up into Durham and things like that, which is almost where just the break between England and Scotland. So that's quite nice. And they've got little boats and things on there. Let's see what other patterns we can show. Some of this is an awful lot of, there's an awful lot of text. Well, this is a Bristol orphanage sampler. So I'll let you see that one. That's quite nice. I like the floral, or flowery rather, text. Nice. So that's that one. And that's Cross Stitch Antique Style Samplers by Jane Greenough. So there's that one. And this one, I just thought would be fun. It's supposed to be for children, but you know, doesn't really matter. It can be for anybody really. And this is another Jane Greenough one. And this book was made in 1994. And it was only published, it seems, in 1994. So, do I have any? There's some pictures in the front. All about the dinosaurs and such, and monsters. Dinosaurs and monsters. Now, what else have we got? Have we got any pictures of these dinosaurs and monsters? Okay, we've got a... What else have we got? Let me just see if I can place something in front of this. This is a crocodile. We've got that one. And then we have got, what else have we got? I can't show you that one because what they've done is they've, hold on, maybe I can. Right, let's see if I can lift this up without. There you go, the dinosaur there. And then, what else have we got? Maybe a picture. Is that one? No. Do we not get a picture? Oh no, that's not very good, is it? Why did we get a picture of it? God darn it, we've had a picture of everything else. Right, okay. Okay, anyway, so that's that one. Oh no, there's one in the back. There it is. There's the sugar skull I was trying to show you. Right, so there's that. And then there's this one. And this one is The Cross Stitch House by Melinda Koss. Would that be how you pronounce it? Koss? Now let's see when this one was produced. This one was produced in 1994. Right, so 1994. Now, wait to see if we can choose something. Oh, that's quite a nice one. It's for lining your baskets. That's quite cool, isn't it? Oh, dear. Right, now what else have we got? What else? Oh, this is a nice. Oh no, I can't show it. Oh, yes, I can. If I put that over the front, you can see. Right, here we go. Oh, there you go. Ducks. Certainly been a bit weather for ducks. We certainly have a fair amount of rain today, so very apt. Now, what else have we got in here? Shells. Well, that's quite a nice one. This is it's for an American folk design, perhaps. There you go. That's quite a nice one. Some very nice patterns in these older books. you can get some quite nice ones. This is quite pretty. This is a Toile de Jouer. Would that be how you pronounce it? I think I've got that right. And this is a dressing brush and mirror set. So what you would stitch and put the stitching on there. Look at that. That's pretty. Now, so there's that. What else have I got? There's some really pretty ones. This is one with an alphabet, butterflies, and on the letters as well as round the sides. That's a pretty one. And then what else have we got? Coming to the end of the book. Just skipping through some of the pictures. Oh, this is a bit more oriental, is this? Hold on. This is supposed to be a Japanese sunrise bookmark and a paperweight. Those are pretty. Okay, so there's that. Oh, look at this one. This is the nice one. Hold on. Well, that's got a cover. Oh, this is a cover of it on a book. And then we have got one that's stitched onto a lampshade. Now that's cool. I wonder how on earth they managed that. It's stitched right onto it, actually. Okay, you stitch right onto it? Okay, right you are then. Wonder how you go about doing that? I don't know. I suppose you would just need to, because it did say something about not having a cardboard backing on your. I can't show you that one because it's got the thing. But yeah, so that's a couple. These are some new books as I got recently. So put them down there. That's that job. Now, so a cup of tea. Oh, and my fancy new cup. There you go. Now, the next one I've got is where I store my spools of thread. Now, these are some, I store my sulkies in these. So I've got them sulkies. These are a bit, well, they're not quite sulkies. Those are more like a satin thread, but these are my sulkies ones. So I've got those ones. And then I've got these ones in here. But these are the pods that they come. You get them. Now, I can't remember the name of the company that did them. But, however, where I did get them from was I got the idea from Country Stitchers. So, if you go back to Country Stitchers website, YouTube page, you should be able to find it in what I think they call Gadget Corner. You might be able to find the details of it there, but I cannot remember where I got them from. And I got them from the very same place that they did, because they're a company in the UK that they bought them from. So that stores me my spools of thread. I have got a box over there that stores other ones. And the box just there filled with, I'll just turn you around and you can see that there is a box filled with thread. Can you see it? Hold on. Right there. Have I got that right? Hang on. Hold on. Right there, filled with thread. Hope I'm doing that right. I think I am. If not, you'll get a very weird